है तो क्यों नहीं खाएंगे? कहाँ दिया है?
That you see is called Apsley House. This has been the residence of the Dukes of Wellington for centuries. So this is where he used to stay. The United Kingdom has two heroes of war who they worship a lot. One is Duke of Wellington and the other is Admiral Lord Nelson. We will also see a monument for Nelson. It's called Piccadilly. Piccadilly is also a famous shopping area, and here you have one of the oldest five-star hotels and one of the classiest five-star hotels of London called the Ritz. On your right is another of the royal parks, and this is called Green Park. Green Park is unique with the fact that it has only trees, not a single flower in it. There's a story behind it, I'll tell you a little later. Now, as we keep going ahead, take a look at this building on the left. It's got a vertical garden. Can you see that? On the left. This is a new concept which has come up to help greenery. Incidentally, London has a lot of green areas. It is very, very famous for its green areas. So you have Hyde Park where we started from, you have Green Park here, you have St. James Park, Regent's Park, Holland Park, a lot of open areas and a lot of greenery in the city. If you see the number of trees in the city of London, London classified is in London. Thanks to the Brexit, some of this business has gone to places like Paris, Frankfurt and Amsterdam. If you were to travel in London, there are two very, very popular mode of transport, public transport. One is the bus, which is the red bus that you see all around you, and second is the London Tube or the Underground. Take a look on your right and you see a round red symbol with the word Underground written on it. It's now on your left also. So this is the Green Park Underground Station. The London Tube started in the 1860s and is the oldest underground transportation system globally. It can take you from any part of London, the center point of London, and that is called Trafalgar Square. Unfortunately, due to the traffic situation in London, it's practically impossible to stop anywhere. So we're going to make a stop at the tower, and there I'll show you quite a few things. Coming back in the city, we'll make a stop somewhere near Parliament Square, where again I'll walk you to a few places before we go on to the London Eye. So the Trafalgar Square is to commemorate the Battle of Trafalgar, the victory in the Battle of Trafalgar. And again, in the center of the square, we will see the statue of Admiral Nelson. There are two beautiful fountains in the center, and there are 4 lions at the base of the statue. Some buildings around Trafalgar Square are this one on our right, which is the Canadian High Commission. This building on our left, this long white building with kind of Greek columns, this is the National Gallery. So if you are a lover of art, this is one place that you can come. It's completely free. The center is Trafalgar Square, however there must be some, tomorrow is the Pride in London parade, so everything is cordoned off. So in the center there are 2 fountains, and the main column is where you have Lord Nelson on the top. On four sides there are plinths and there are four statues. In the Savoy Hotel on the top floor is approximately 20 to 22,000 pounds a night. And from the signal we will take a slight left and we come to an area which is called Aldwych. There are a lot of theatres here. Here there's Lion King, there there's Mamma Mia, ahead there's Tina. These are all sold out plays. Can some of you see the Indian flag?
Yes.
Pray that you never have to come here. You will only come there if you lose your passport. Coming up on the right is another stone building in a semicircle shape. This is Bush House. Bush House used to be the former head. This now is the premise of King's College. Twinings. Wembley, which is the home of English football, Twickenham, which is the home of English rugby. And the current king, his name is King Charles III. He was earlier Prince Charles. The previous queen, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, was the longest ruling monarch. That the British Empire spread. They rejuvenated that entire area and it is now called Canary Wharf. Canary Wharf is the other financial hub.
Yeah. Near Tesco is a family one. Is it? Yeah. Or you show me the right one. Sorry. Tesco के सामने भी ना शाम भेजे के लिया. तो वो ये क्विक चले जाएंगे. देखते हैं नहीं मिला तो वहाँ तो right, yeah? Left from this. Okay.
In fact, over here is also a remnant of the old Roman wall, the original Roman wall. Take a look at this silver griffin on your right. You see that? So the moment we cross this signal, we have exited from the city of London. In the background, you can see the Tower Bridge. When we go towards the river, you will see the Tower Bridge and you will see the London Bridge. And you will be surprised because I'm sure all of you have always said this is the bridge, London Bridge, correct? This is the most photographed bridge in London and we will also be going there for a good photograph. On your right is the old port building. It's now converted into an hotel. This is the Four Seasons Hotel here at the tower.
Okay, no need to carry bags with you. Okay.
Alright, so now we're going to get
लंदन ब्रिज और ये टावर ऑफ लंदन. ये पाकिस्तानी मुस्लिम है ये लोग. ये
We are driving along the River Thames. This is the river. The River Thames is the reason London exists and the reason London is famous. And it is famously called the liquid message.
ladies.
I think you get it. So this is the Waterloo Bridge, and on the other side is the Waterloo Station, one of the major railway stations of London. On the other side is also called the South Bank, and there you have Queen Elizabeth Theatre and a few other performing art monuments. They're very close to the London Eye, which we will finally... This is Westminster Palace, and what is this tower? You not heard about it? Seen it?
Seen it, yes.
How many of you have heard about the Big Ben?
Yes.
Right? Okay, so can you see the Big Ben? Anyway, this complex, take a right and then take a stop, and again you see a huge dome and a very large building. That is the... So we're going to take a right here, and we're going to walk back to that square for photographs. One request once again, please don't split up. Please be behind me or Wasim at all times. First come to the square. We give you free time, then otherwise if you stagger now, it's very difficult for us to gather the group.
All those who are here, you can go around. Inside you will see the two guards.
ये फोटो लेने पहले तो 3 सामान है, दूसरा 6 और 2 का है और 2 सामान है.